Hello and goodbye, December, 2015, happy holidays, happy new year, all that stuff. I'm releasing this video one day earlier than I usually do my year-end wrap-up thing, and I'm not really gonna talk about a lot about what I did this year. I'm just gonna tell you what I did this month, because what I did this month I think is pretty cool. Last month I hinted at a new series, and that is going to drop tomorrow. This is the pilot of the series. See, I'm getting all excited again. I can actually tell you about what it is because it's done. It is with a lot of excitement that I present to you the new series, Game Show Ultra. Let's play Game Show Ultra. Game Show Ultra. Yeah, so what the heck was that about? I'm going to explain it a lot better tomorrow, but it's going to be a video game related game show. So we're gonna play a video game, kind of like a Let's Play, I suppose, but it's a lot more than that because it's not just me just sitting there playing a game. It's me and Brandon, my coworker Brandon, we're playing Balloon Fight. And while we're playing the game, anytime we mess up, we have to do a penalty in real life, which is a variety of things. We came up with, well, 20 different penalties, and so it keeps it fresh and interesting because it's not the same kind of penalty every time. I guess when I was talking about last month how it was an amalgamation of different ideas, I think it's something that I thought of when I was watching an episode of Game Center CX. There's the episode 53 Stations of the Tokaido, and it's a game where you have to go all around Japan. And part of the show that they put together for this one episode was every time he got to a different part of Japan, he had to eat a famous snack from that part of Japan. So they gave him a few, and then he's like, I'm too full, I can't keep going. And I kind of was like, I really wish that they had kept that throughout the whole episode because that was a really cool idea. And I was like, it would be even better if, even though he's really full, he has to eat another one. It's kind of like a, punishment thing. That's really common in Japanese game shows. So really, I guess the ideas that I put together are like, I've never seen a show that was carried out like that, as far as this is a video game related game show that we kind of bring into reality, because every time something happens in the game, you got to do this thing that kind of relates in real life. So I haven't seen it carried out like this before because they kind of stopped short in that Game Center CX episode. I'm too full, and then he didn't eat any more stuff, or maybe just a little bit. And I've watched a lot of Japanese game shows where they do something called batsu games, where basically it's a punishment, and you just have to, like, okay, you don't do the thing correctly, you have a punishment, and here's your crazy punishment. So I thought it would be cool to tie Japanese game show kind of, tropes or whatever with playing a video game, put them together, and make a show out of it. And I think it's really good. I mean, personally, I think it's the best thing I've ever done, but I don't want to hype it up too much because I don't know if you'll feel the same way. So it's really however you feel about it. I want to know about it though. Whatever constructive criticism you have. I will say that I have showed it to a lot of people before putting it out there, and I have got some lessons learned from it that I think I can use with the next episode, if this goes well, to kind of make it better. As I said, this is the pilot, so it's just from a concept. How do you feel about it? Do you think that this is something that would be, a good series to continue kind of thing? I really hope so personally, because just being dead honest with you, anything I've done video game related wise, this is funner than anything I've done, and I've had some fun with some of these reviews that I've done, but this is the funnest thing that I've done. Everything preparing for it, recording it, editing it even, which can be the most mundane part where you're just like, oh, just hours of editing, hours and hours and hours of editing, but it's actually been fun the entire time. And that's something that's missing sometimes when I'm doing a review. It's like, okay, oh man, I gotta do this thing now, all right. And I still want to do reviews coming up this next year. I definitely want to do more reviews, but I really want to kind of focus on this for now. It will be the thing through January, and I'd still like to do one thing a month. Obviously, that wasn't the case this year, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Please give me your feedback because this is going to premiere tomorrow. You'll be able to see it simultaneously on RetroWare and on my YouTube channel. It's going to have the first episode, and it's going to have a rule video. So there's a video that explains kind of what the series is briefly, and then a lot of rules about the first episode. It's very complicated. It seems simple at first, and it's like, man, it got so complicated that we had trouble with it. So if it's something that seems confusing to you, you could definitely check out the rule video. If an 11-minute rule video seems like it's not for you, you can totally skip it and I think you can safely figure out what's going on as you're playing it. But it is kind of a complicated game. Taking it from balloon fight level of, it's still a complicated game, and making it much more complicated as far as what we have to do in real life. And I think it translates pretty well. I think it's really cool. Maybe that's just me, but I will say that I created the show that I wanted to watch. And when I saw that episode of Game Center CX and they just kind of stopped short with the concept of let's drag this into real life and kind of have this impact on you, that was a great episode. That's not what their show's about. That's what this show's about. So I was thinking, man, I would love to see a show like that. And I made the show that I wanted to watch. So hopefully it's something that you want to watch too. Please give me your feedback and I can make adjustments maybe as it goes, because I will be releasing a video every week. And of course I'm kind of backlogging them. I've got 2.5 in the can right now, and I'm gonna be keeping up with the week coming, so I'll be releasing a video every week through January. Obviously, it's already recorded, so I can probably only do so much as far as the input goes, but if you guys tell me, hey, could you do this with the audio or video or something, I might be able to do some little changes that could make it better as it goes. It's just kind of a work in progress, so keep me posted. Love your feedback. Constructive criticism is always appreciated, and I think that if this pilot goes well, it could be a really successful series, because I think it's a really cool idea, and I think that I executed the first one well, but you'll be the judge of that, and you'll let me know what I could do going forward to improve on it. So I've already got ideas for future episodes of this series. You know, like I said, it's the first, I guess you could call it a season, but really it's 6 episodes for the first episode. So it's episode 1.1 through 1.6 for Balloon Fight. And going forward, I've got other games in mind. Tell me which ones you'd like to do. Watch the video, get an idea for what it's about, and then you can give me suggestions on what you'd like me to do for future episodes. And at the end of the last episode, I explained that, you know, if you guys give me some ideas that I end up using, I'll contact you and I can give you some of my duplicate games. I know that sounds kind of corny, but I was just gonna sell them because money has been tight lately. I was like, no, that's a good way, you know, get you involved in that kind of thing. And like whoever wins, meaning I use your idea, I'd be like, hey, this idea is courtesy of whoever, and I send you a game. So you can pick from it's duplicates. It's not like super rare stuff. It's just things that I was like, crud, I got duplicates. I was gonna sell them, but I'll just give them away. Okay, I think I've talked about it enough. You're gonna see it tomorrow. Feel free to skip the rule video if it's not for you. You can go straight to the first episode. So Thursday, the 31st at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'm gonna drop the episode 1 and rule video at the same time. Like I said, skip the rule video if it's not for you. If you're confused, go back to the rule video, or maybe start with the rule video. I think the rule video, even though it's just literally explaining the rules of the game, I still think it's fun because it's Brandon and I, and just it's kind of our, you know, on-screen chemistry, and we just goof a lot. It's a whole lot of goofing. So if you like that kind of thing, I think you'll appreciate that. But other than that, if you're like, I don't want to watch all these rules, you totally don't have to, and you can probably pick it up as you're watching, and if not, that would be some feedback for me. Okay, that's enough of Game Show Ultra. You'll get to figure out what that's all about tomorrow. It's gonna drop on the 31st. Second episode is gonna go up on the 1st, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern, and then an episode every Thursday in January at 2 p.m. Eastern, episodes 1 through 6 will drop, as I keep saying. So, hope it goes well, hoping for the best. Haven't been excited about this kind of thing for my channel in a long time, honestly, and I've enjoyed what I've done, but nothing has really excited me like this project, and I hope that it translates well. I gotta stop talking about it, I'm sorry. The video game years through episode 1989, the whole series through the 80s is out now. So kind of a bittersweet thing, because it's like, you know, hey, we got through the 80s, but it's also like, we got through the 80s, and at this point it's, you know, are we gonna go through to the 90s? It's kind of up in limbo, I suppose. So hopefully that does go forward. I guess that depends a lot on you guys and what you want to see and that sort of thing, but hopefully we can do the video game years in 1990s and beyond, kind of on hiatus for right now. But go peep them out, peep out old episodes. I'll put the links. I always put the links. The podcast should be back up. I was told that all the episodes were gone. They should be back up by the time this goes out. Been talking with Andrew about it, and it's a matter of getting all these backlogged episodes down to mono, down to smaller file sizes, and get those 3 new episodes up. They should be up by the time this goes up. If not, I'll put them in the links when they're done, and sorry if they're not up, but they should be up. On that note, we are planning on going forward with the podcast. I'm going to record one tentatively this weekend with Andrew. Not sure what the topic's gonna be yet, we gotta figure that out. I will say briefly, year in review, went to MagFest, and the other big event went to Retro World Expo, which definitely check out next year. Probably be around the same time of year, I'd imagine, out in Connecticut somewhere. Maybe the same venue, maybe not, I really don't know yet, but Really look forward to going to that next year. I guess I haven't mentioned this on here. I did mention on Twitter. Unfortunately, I won't be going to MagFest this year because it was kind of a MagFest or Japan kind of thing, and it's like, Japan. And as much as I love MagFest, going to Japan could be like one of those once-in-a-lifetime events, and hopefully not once in a lifetime, but I haven't been for 15 years, and I've been really studying hard to get there. So I'm hoping early next year, don't know yet exactly when, I'll be going to Japan. As a result, I have to put off going to MagFest because it's an expense that I can't afford to do both. So unfortunately, I won't be there. Maybe next year. I'd like to go next year. I'd always like to go. MagFest is a lot of fun. If you haven't gone, go. It's crazy, busy, lots of people. Aside from really big setbacks, I mean really sad setbacks, lost tons of music, 3 years of music I had on my laptop. I still have yet to try and go get that recovered because I'm just afraid something bad is gonna happen again. Now I'm like all messed up about it. That really did put me in a hole in a lot of ways, and I guess the year started out pretty positive. It was like, hey, you know, just video month for a couple of months in a row, and then the computer problem. And after that, I was just kind of in a pit. So once I was able to dig myself back out, get the computers back going and all that stuff, it was about enough time to put out the Halloween video, put out the trailer for the real Game Chasers, which is coming soon as well, and get working on this Game Show Ultra thing. So yeah, it's been probably one of my most productive years, better than last year, but I would have liked to do better, like to have done better. And I think that next year, a video a month is pretty realistic, and I'm hoping to stick to that. The beautiful thing about Game Show Ultra is while it's a lot of work to prepare, and it took us like 8 hours of recording and getting things ready, it's insane, it's ridiculous. And even though it's really a lot of work to edit, it's a lot of fun, and it goes pretty quick. So I think that it's the kind of thing that I could probably do once a month without too much trouble, especially knowing the things I know now that will help improve the series going forward and make it easier on me. Also next month, there should be a collaborative review I'm doing with a mystery person about a mystery game, and that should hopefully be out next month. Working on it this month, get it recorded, get it out next month. Hopefully I'll keep you posted probably at the end of next month. Back to the real Game Chasers, been working on that. However, I'm still in need of materials I'm in need of materials that I've got to put together to make that happen. So I'm hoping early next year. I know I wanted to get it out this year, but it just wasn't going to happen. Number of issues, including I had to get going on this Game Show Ultra thing because it's the kind of thing that I've held off in the past, like, oh, I've got this great idea, and I don't do it, and then someone else does it, and I'm like, I'll just look like a copycat now if I do this. So hopefully this idea is original. I believe it is. Could have been beat, but it's not me copying them if that's the case, so sorry about it. Next year's Zapper videos. I would love to finish the Zapper videos. I did one this year, and that's kind of sad. I've always done a couple. Just wasn't able to do it. Technical problems, buzz. I'm hoping to get them out all next year. All of them out next year, because it's just been since 2012. It's ridiculous. Love doing them, want to do them. As you can tell, I like to do something different. I like to keep it different. That's why I'm doing the Game Show Ultra thing. I know some of you are here just because you like me doing the reviews and stuff. I totally want to do the reviews also, but I want to mix it up. Not just for you, but for me. But it's easy. I think it's easy to get burned out for me personally, just doing one review after another. So, you know, a Game Quickie is a short review, and then doing a full-on review is definitely kind of draining. And then, you know, doing a Zapper video is nice to break it up, but then when I'm done with that, I want to do something different. So I'm always trying to rotate ideas, and I think the Game Show Ultra idea is a really good way to do that. So buzz. I can't stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. On that note, I have a bunch of ideas for games that I do want to review. Special one I really want to do this year, which I was going to do in May, and then my computer crashed. So right after the Hogs of War review, I was getting ready to go on that one I've been intending to do forever, and it just didn't happen because computer problems. So it's just how things work out sometimes. Next year, early next year, I'm really hoping to do that one. Mystery game, you could probably figure it out. Vlog stuff, personal thing. Last month I told you I was gonna take the Japanese language proficiency test N5. It was like a week after I recorded that I took that test. I think I did well. I know that listening is my most difficult skill in Japanese. You know, I can write it and read it fairly well, and I can understand it, and the grammar's good, and vocabulary, all that stuff, but then listening to it, they do like little, it's almost like if a train is leaving at 55 miles an hour from here, and it's not that complicated, but it is kind of like this subtractive, deductive thinking where you're just like, wait, did they go that way or did they go that way by the end? Because they try and trick you, and totally I got tricked. I'm sure I missed probably 3 in that section, and I don't think I missed any of the other ones because I'm pretty confident about the rest of it. So hopefully that's good enough to pass. The testing for JLPT is very weird, and if you fail just one section, you fail the whole thing. So wish me luck. I won't know the results until February, so stay till then. I can't speak English, so I probably should work on that before Japanese. I'm also running out of time, that's why I gotta pet it. I don't really have any pickups to speak of this month. Probably talk about pickups next month, and I'm playing a mystery game to do a collaboration with a mystery person next month. Lots of stuff on the horizon. Pretty good year, some good parts, some bad parts. It's a year, that's how it goes. And so hopefully the stuff that I've done last month and this month will make for a very productive early January. I mean, actually starting tomorrow, the 31st when this comes out. 2 videos at once, rule video, episode 1. The day following episode 2, 1 week after that, episode 3, 4, 5, and 6 throughout January. And then something new after that, one of the things I talked about. Anyway, have a great Happy New Year's. Have a great Happy New Year's, and I'll see you next year. Pew!
I want to turn you on to something that I'm sure you're going to dig. Listen.